before you answer for questions about people, how we are so different and everything can to disturb our mind. So, but how we can, it's depend on what, because some people can be really, I don't know, calm, and other people is so different, and it's we are like practitioner. Maybe it means like we don't have so much merit, or what it is. And my question is how we can understand that our merits it's end.
Yeah,
So my question is
yeah,
like,
I understand.
sorry.
Now see, that's a really good question, because see, I became a monk when I was 5 years old. Now I'm 39, so almost I'm in this area for almost 30, let's say 4 years, you know. And within these 34 years, since 5 years old, like I learned a lot. I met so many people all over the world, and I teach a lot, and I train a lot. And the pattern, let's say, I met some Dharma practitioner who said they have been practicing since, like, I don't know, 30 years, 40 years. They met all the greatest holiness, which from Kajun Nyingma Sacha, they all met. But the way they talk, way they behave, do you understand? Like they are very aversion, they are very self-centered, they are very selfish. And like a big question mark arises, like a 30, 40 years in spiritual Buddhism, meeting with so many masters, empowerment, even some have done 3-year retreat. And now the way they treat their other Dharma friends, the way they treat their own wife, and the way they treat the stranger, it doesn't look like a Dharma practice now. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Their anger, their selfish, their insecurity, their jealousy. I mean, it's maybe more than other practitioner, or even other who don't practice at all. But interestingly, there are also, I met many practitioners, they just started a few years ago. But they are so gentle, they are so caring other people, they are so mindful of what they are talking, what they are thinking, what they are doing. And they are not selfish, they are really like a selflessly, and they are very like a gentle to other people, and very deep understanding of other feelings, and respecting other people's space. And I was wondering, like, wow, why? Did you understand why some people are generally, they are so kind, so nice, so gentle? And now I come to conclusion, within our many Dharma friends, or even not only Dharma friends, all the, let's say, your family, your friends, your colleagues, you can see the pattern. Some are generally, naturally, they're so kind, so nice, so, gentle, so compassion, so loving kindness. I think they practice from last life. It really, they bring it from many, many lifetime of practice or accumulating of merits, because you're mentioning of the merits, the good karma. And now this lifetime, like naturally, since very young, they are so kind, so gentle, so, and for them in this lifetime when they practice, so it's so easy to be kind to other people, because they have been kind since they were young. They are so calm, because since they're young, they are so calm. The nature is so calm. They don't need to extra technique to become more calm. But other Dharma friends, as I told you, who have been practicing for 30, 40 years, even no matter, even he is a monk or Rinpoche or Geshe or Khampa, no matter, or even the lay Dharma practitioner, or even who don't practice. Now for them, they became a Buddhist, and now they have been practicing, and it's already 30, 40 years, or some become a PhD in Buddhism or Khenpo Geshe in Buddhism, no matter Asian or Westerner, or maybe some, they're still lay practitioner, but 40 years in Buddhism. But as I told you, but they didn't practice before many lifetime. Maybe some are starting this life. So for them, it's so easy. Don't expect that, oh, you start Buddhism and next day you become so kind and so gentle. It takes kalpas and kalpas for some people. Forget about the few decades. It's nothing. So, but still he is trying. Do you understand what I mean? So he's starting. Maybe after 5 lifetimes, maybe he will become that kind person that you witness in your lifetime. Do you understand? So sometimes you should not compare in the surface how many years of their practice, or even they are Buddhist or non-Buddhist, So that they bring so much things from past lifetime. So what I'm trying to say here is, the question is like the two questions. The one is, if I am in that position, if I am very aversion, very disturbed, but I already met many teachers, I'm practicing so, but still I'm disturbed, insecurity, fear, and anxiety, and even sometimes, let's say depressed. Do you see that?
My question is more like about
Exactly. If I am in that place, so then you have to put more effort in practicing, because that means you need a more training. So you need a more merit. So you maybe, like a learning more Buddhism, meditating for maybe longer hour, or maybe go for pilgrimage, or maybe practicing Vajrasattva to purify whatever the shit in this alaya consciousness or subconscious which is disturbing. It's coming because it's not coincidence. It's not like a coming by nowhere. All the shit is in hiding in our subconscious, alaya consciousness, and it is the result is kind of in our thoughts, the negative thoughts, or result is manifestation outside as an obstacle from relation or from parents or from so on and so forth. So I wouldn't really go outside and solve the problem. I would really practicing Vajrasattva as much as possible, and maybe do, okay, because now we are near the Buddha, do Kora as much as possible, and then learn, because when you say learn all the Buddhist script, it's all the positive energy. It's all seed. Every word is seed. Even right now, when I'm talking to you, that I'm planting the every word as a positive seed into your alaya consciousness. It is also purifying. So as much as the light you bring into your subconscious, the darkness of this, whatever is creating this all, the mentally, physically, whatever the suffering or problem, it will vanish sooner or later. But for that, we have to be persistent. Not like, oh, I try 1 year, it's not working. 1 year is nothing. I mean, for so many lifetime of this darkness. So we have to have this warrior kind of spirit that I will never, ever give up. I will not give up just because few years I've been practicing. I will do it until end of my life. I'm here not preparing for only these few decades. I'm here for, many lifetime. Do you see that? Because we believe in the reincarnation. So I'm here for for bigger mission, the bigger picture. So for that, I will try everything to accumulate the merit, bring a many positive light and wisdom into my alaya consciousness, and whatever the darkness of this negative seed or karma is there, I will totally vanish it. And for that, you have to keep practicing. No matter what circumstances come, you have to keep trusting in your Lama and keep doing the sadhana and keep learning, and because see now you have this opportunity, you are in this beautiful environment, so you have a time. Many people, they are so busy with job and taking care of the small kids or taking care of parents and that. They even don't have maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes from the 24 hour. Now you are already so fortunate that you have this precious time. Did you see that? And there are so many great masters around. I mean, you can think that is also accumulate the many merits from many lifetimes. You have to also grateful and appreciate that part of. Now you have to, there is so many good things and there are so many bad things. So you see that. So we have to always see the goodness and gratitude and grateful for that, and then kind of strengthen that whatever the merit and practicing without giving up, and matter of time. It's a matter of time. And in the beginning, when we learn bicycling, it is not easy. You will fall down many times, so many wounds. But the persistent, and one day you start to kind of mastering in bicycling, and it's even without even holding it, and you can bicycle it. Did you see that? So that is, it's all about practice, 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 make perfect. And if it is happening in other people, and I already told you, so you can't change them. They are what they are, So we have to change this percept, not like, oh, see, Buddha Dharma is not working because he's 30, 40 years practicing. I used to think that way, But now I don't think that way. I think like, oh, they are starting. At least they're trying, So I rejoice. At least they're trying. But even they didn't totally transform as I wish to see, but it's okay. But there are some people, so see the example, take the good example. Sometimes we human beings are easy to attract to the negative example and say like, Buddha Dharma don't work. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my Dharma friend, they have been practicing for 30, 40 years. See, this is the consequence. I don't want to practice Dharma. So that is, you have to see other Dharma friends who are really like, progressing and really bringing a transformation in their life. And they, even you find one, take as an example and like, this is my goal. This is my direction, So that is important.